Hey YouTube, what's up? WWDC 2011 is right around the corner. Let's get started with my predictions. So Apple, on the invitation that they sent out, they said they will be unveiling the future of the iOS and the macOS. So let's talk iOS first. Well, of course, we're going to see iOS 5. And let's talk about some things that I would like to see and things that we're going to see here. Well, I pray that we're going to see better notifications. This will be the 5th version of the operating system, or at least the 5th major version of the operating system. Apple really needs to bring this to here. I think it's way overdue. I thought it was due in iOS 3, but they wait through iOS 4. It is time now for better notifications, so it doesn't pop up in the middle of the screen and interrupt whatever it is you're doing. It just drives me absolutely insane. One thing I think we'll see is wireless syncing and over-the-air updates. I think it's really neat. Both of these are kind of rumor supported. I think this would be really neat to see. From what I understand, Apple already has a deal with Verizon to do this. I don't know why it really needs carrier deals, because you're just going to be doing this over Wi-Fi, but they already have a carrier deal with Verizon over this, and pretty much once you upgrade to iOS 5, tethered to your computer, you have to upgrade to iOS 5 from your Mac or PC, and then everything else will be over the air, which just sounds great. You don't have to be tied down to a PC as much, and especially for iPad users, this would be great. So that removes the computer component more. Next is a useful lock screen. I don't know if we'll really see this. It's kind of just a total random thing that I would like to see, but it'd be really nice to see, your iCal to-dos and things like that. And another thing I'd like to see is iCal to-dos, by the way, because it drives me crazy. You have to have a third-party to-dos app that doesn't sync very well with iCal. If you just had a quick way to sync, through MobileMe or whatever, your iCal to-dos would be great. Another thing I'd like to see is custom notification sounds, especially for text messages. So that way, you can just upload a quick 3-second sound to your iPhone and be able to use that as your text message tone. It drives me crazy. You can't do that now. I don't know why you can't now. And then another thing I know we're going to see, and the last thing I know we're going to see, is more voice control stuff. We're going to see, because Apple bought the company that made Siri a little while back, and Siri is just going to really make the iPhone great. You could say, iPhone, get me a taxi, and it'll find you a taxi. It'll be really great, and I'm really excited about that. Then the big thing that's going to be interesting here is, will we see the iPhone 5? And I'm not thinking hardware this year. I'm not thinking hardware. I don't think we're going to see the iPhone 5 for now, and they're probably going to make us wait until September to see this. At first, I was a little hard sold on this, but the more I think about it, the more I sit down and look, we're probably looking towards closer to September. Apple will not make us wait till 2012. They're missing out on too much money to do that. Apple is a business first and foremost. We will not wait until 2012. Let's see what I have next here. Looking forward real quick to the next iPhone. Will it be a small update or a big update? If Apple unveils it, which is 7 days from now, the time I'm shooting. If Apple unveils it at WWDC this year, it could be a small update. I think it could be just a quick iPhone 4S that Apple could update it to, and that'll be it. Maybe the flash on the other side, and that'll be it. If Apple makes us wait until September, we will see a big update of an iPhone 5 with the new design and things like that. That's just the way I see it, because Apple's not going to make us wait even longer for a smaller update, because they won't sell as many then. And that's just what I see happening. So that is my iOS rant for this video. So let's talk macOS 10. Of course, we'll see macOS 10 Lion. We'll get a release date. We'll see the new ways that Lion ties into iOS. We'll see some really new things like that. And it'll be really cool, I think, to see Apple finally saying, okay, this is as close to the finished product as you're going to see until it ships. I'm really excited about that. macOS 10 Lion will be distributed through the App Store, which I'm really excited about, the Mac App Store, and I'm just really excited to see that. You won't actually see very many copies of it in a box like in an Apple Store or something like that. They still will distribute it like that, and it'll just be really dialed down, unlike macOS 10 Snow Leopard. Other stuff we may see iWork 12. We also may see Apple's music service. Even though I'm not quite sold on that just yet, I think that Apple's going to wait closer till September where we get that music event going on, and we may see something like that. We may see a new MacBook Air, possibly even with an A5 chip. I think an A5 chip would be really neat, be really low power, very high consumption, and very low power, very high speed with the MacBook Air, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, especially if that will run older macOS 10 apps. And I'm hoping we'll see a MobileMe overhaul, especially free MobileMe overhaul. I love to see MobileMe be free to everybody, so forget that $99. They're not even selling it anymore right now, so hopefully they'll get free MobileMe out here soon. So let's talk my coverage of a WWDC. I'll be starting streaming on Vocal on June 6th at 11:30 Central. Your time zone will be over here. And I'll also have another video. I'm talking more about the live stream if you guys forget. And I'll be giving my final predictions. I'll be answering questions. And then we'll just sit here and talk about the event as it goes through. And if you guys know, last year I actually started streaming, but then Ustream went down on me. So I'm hoping this won't happen on Vocal. So we'll just have to wait and see. So I'll be live on Vocal. You'll be able to ask questions. I'll be able to take your video questions. I'll be able to take your audio questions. I'll take Skype calls. I'll do whatever you guys want me to do. We're going to have a really great time. I'm really excited about this. I had a lot of fun with it last year, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it this year, so I'm really excited. We're going to figure out and see what Apple does together, and so I'm really excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to vote on my giveaway on proguy94.com/giveaways, and this is pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.